I'm researching a marketing case study involving the rise of maximalism and the return to bright 80s and early 90s colour palettes. What I'm noticing most is how monolith, millennial and older writers are about the tastes for Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Can you have a counterculture when so much of the media created to help understand the younger generation paint them with the same brush? For instance, the Coachella fashion this year has writers chomping at the bit to say that Style on Show was all about spontaneous fun with bright coloured clothing, hippie styling and cowboy boots. But if you actually go and look at the images from Coachella 99, you'll see 100% similar styling. Now, some of that can be explained away by Zoomers' apparent obsession with early 2000s fashion, but looking through the Coachella images from 99 onwards, it's quickly apparently that what is shown as in by the blogs depends on what blogs and brands want you to see, right? Like what appears. There's plenty of similar styling on the crowds regardless of the year. Everyone kind of looks alike. What got me on this hunt is looking for sources to link to the backlash against the millennial grey and the rise of the maximalist aesthetic. Now, I'm quickly finding that while this may be true for interior design, it's not necessarily true for fashion. The styling might be brightly coloured, but that has less to do with Gen Z counterculture to millennial aesthetic than it does on the idea that that's what the media is focusing on. Also, I've spent far too much time on TikTok looking at outfit of the day videos for this case study. I've noticed that cargo pants are back, and so are mom jeans. And this isn't limited to Gen Z. The cargo pants speak to the tech wear, which is counter to the bright late 80s, early 2000s inspired fashion, and fits with the Y2K retrospective. It shows that choices are being made on a spectrum. There's no true Gen Z fit. Gen Z is not a monolith, so you can search TikTok for a fashion trend and more than likely you'll find on your FYP, regardless of the trend. As a marketer, we need to be aware of that. We need to be aware of the current trends because it allows us to connect with our audience, empathize with them, and in turn, have brands be embraced by them. Gen Z seems to like to switch persona. Perhaps today, they're 90s inspired. Tomorrow, they can be boho chic. And then the next day, they can be styled like an extra from The Matrix. We can't merge these separate tastes, but we can use it to appeal to the specific persona of Gen Z and what they're wearing today. This actually speaks to the maximalist trend too, since it's eclectic and it's easy to customize to fit your identity today.